Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. So look on the screen, we have LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, and we're going to discuss what I consider the white people wake up call. As I said before, said again, in this administration, anybody can get it. In this administration, anybody can get it. And it's not a joke. So here, a quick chart, a read. I says fact checking a viral chart on U.S. food stamps recipients, race, ethnicity. It says the USDA, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, data reveals most recipients are white, U.S. born citizens, followed by minorities. So who's the food stamp queen? It is not Shawanda Bonquifa. It's Becky. Brad. They're the majority in this country, so that should not be surprising. But yes, the U.S. Department of Agriculture reveals most recipients are white, U.S. born citizens, followed by minorities. Wow. So here, just kind of Google but the percentage of people cut off from food stamps in rural areas, and these people are primarily white. See what is happening right now. Said before, said again. I said in prior videos how things are going to get bad, and I said that a lot of the programs that people are depending upon, they're saying, oh, well, if it gets bad, I'll get on housing. If it gets bad, I'll get on Medicaid, Medicare, disability, or I'll get food stamps. And I said, before this even happened, said it last year, the programs that people are going to be counting on, that those programs are not going to be there. Why? I don't have ESPE. No. Reading, understanding systems. The handwriting been on the wall. Been on the wall. So here's what I think is happening. With this food stamp issue, a lot of people in red states, and especially in the rural areas in America, in the rural areas, are they really going to get it? A lot of them probably thought, oh, it's not going to happen to me until it does. See, understand this right here. So Lyndon B. Johnson, and I'll get back to that, he's the one that made that quote. It says, if you can convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best colored man, oh yeah, you got to, kind of give him somebody to look down on. If you can convince the lowest white man that he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. And that's what's happened. I really do believe it. Oh, they never thought it was going to happen to them. No, no. You got played. First of all, rich white people, I can tell you from exposure, rich white people don't want to be around poor white people. They don't care about them. Are you kidding? They shun them, don't want them around. And that's why, when some of these men pick up a low bottom Becky, and then you're like trying to pop her up, trust me, they will talk behind your back. I've heard it. Oh, he picked her up from nothing. You can tell she's trash. I've heard this. After a business meeting in Palm Beach, talk about the man bad. And they knew that she was from Trailer Park Town. Why? They even said that's why she's being real quiet. He's afraid she's going to say something, not appropriate. He's picked up trash. They said he's picked up WT, non-black trash. And it was true. But see, he didn't know. He didn't quite get it. So yeah, if you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best, I'm going to say black man, here's colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Looks like rural white America, you got your pocket picked and you got played. And this was prophesied a long time ago. This is like decades, way back decades. And see, here's the other thing. What is happening, if I've been saying, a civilized silent purge. Understand, been saying we've got a problem with a lot of job elimination, all these layoffs, no job creation, and then you've got AI. While some people are sitting up playing somebody's planning because listen, they already know what's going to happen in this future. This stuff isn't just worked out 30 minutes ago. So losing your Medicaid, losing your Medicare, food, this right here, civilized silent purge. Why? Because they know they're not going to be any. I mean, it is what it is. There's not going to be a plethora of jobs coming back for you. They already know this. So in this case here, you're going to have the Caucasian people. Hello, the alarm clock is going off. This is your wake up call. Hate to tell you, you're not in the in club. Unless you're rich, you're not in the in club. You never were. And that's just facts. You never were. That is just facts. So they know how it's going to play out. Again, I figured that out. What was I saying? The programs that you thought were going to be there for you, what was been saying, they're not going to be there. Why? Civilized silent purge, not going to be there. Those programs are not going to be there. So now a lot of them, I had no idea this many people were dependent upon food stamps. No idea. This many people. Listen, I just went to a store. I did a video of the young man saying how the prices are going to be lower. Listen, it was a flashback. I called my friend. I was like, oh my God, I went to the grocery store. I remember just a few weeks ago for two in a pack. Love me some ribeye. Ribeye? I'm like, $36? I kid you not. That same size of ribeye, two in a pack, I bought for $14.96. One was $13 and some change. I had to grab me a couple. I couldn't believe it. My friend was like, y'all have a deep freezer? No, we don't. We don't. You know, I'm the meat eater. He's not. But yeah. Then I noticed I've gone to the store 3 times. And you know what? Once you get your groceries, and now it's like time to get in line, for the checkout, then the self checkout. Sweetie, you could take a pick, ladies and gentlemen, because the grocery stores weren't crowded, and I didn't see a lot of people with larger baskets. Matter of fact, seems like most had this little green thing, little smaller one. And the baskets weren't brimming up to the full. Now, I did go to Publix, so I wasn't in Walmart. That may be a different experience. But the grocery stores aren't crowded. This many people are relying on EBT, the electronic benefits transfer, which is the SNAP card, the food stamp deal. So look what is happening. Civilized silent purge. All the job eliminations, not enough job creations, already 1.1 million jobs gone here. People are already chronically unemployed for the past 2 years. Can't even enjoy their home. Someone just called me about their relative. I said, yeah, she's always on it. Beautiful house, all over $500,000. Can't even enjoy the house. Why? Can't enjoy the house because all the money's going out and just so stressed out. And it's like, well, the mortgage, from what they're paying, you're not going. You got to stay in that house because you're not going to find for that pricing. You're not going to find what you're paying. So that's just out. But see, other bills, inflation, food, 2 car payments, car insurance. So not the house, no, but see the taxes and the insurance on the house, the property tax, the insurance on the house. Can't enjoy the house. The food cost. Oh, you got 3 or 4 kids. You got 2 incomes. When you're making, it's about to guess it. Let's see. Hold on. His and hers. So when you have a couple making 210 and 220 a year. It gets really tough when both the incomes combined. Hold on, she making both the incomes combined. You're looking at about maybe 140, 150 from 210 a year, and then add inflation. So what's going on here? Again, The wake up call, although, well, stop complaining and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. I don't need to see anybody from these Republican rural areas complain about some food. What I'm gonna need you to do is stop complaining and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Learn how to farm. Stop complaining. It's the system. Don't forget what's the saying. Work within the system. Well, work within the system and make some food come up on your table. Work within the system and make some Medicaid and Medicare benefits come in your pockets. You go to the doctor and not be stressed out with your Visa card already maxed out. Can't use a Discover card because you're gonna have to discover how the heck they're gonna get paid. See, that's what we're told. Well, work within the system. The system is unfair. Well, that's the system. You got to work within it. So work within it to put some food on your table. Let me see you do that. This is, unless you're rich, poor white America's wake up call. Here you go. How you gonna pull yourself up out of bootstraps if you don't even have any boots? The boots been snatched away from you. So what is happening here? And look, he's even appealed the decision, went back on it, appealed the decision for the food stamps. So what is happening here? Let's think like a business owner, okay? As I said before, rich people move. They're not going to sit around and wait because they didn't get to how they got there. Your wealth will disappear. I'm going to sit and wait and see. They're quick to make a move. What you're seeing now, they don't need you. Uh-huh. Hate to break it down to you. In the rural areas, they don't need you. You have outlived. Really, they don't need us. But for this group here, they don't need you. You have outlived your usefulness. They're already in office. So goodbye to your Medicaid and your Medicare. They don't need you, and to show you, don't even want to feed you. Don't need you. Don't even want to feed you because they already know. As I said before, speaking for everybody as a collective, all of us as citizens, the programs you're counting on not going to be there. Those programs are not going to be there. Now look, I already cut them off. In rural America, what does it say? Limited job opportunities. So let's try this again. You think this is all just happening? No, I think it's planned. And I don't care, Republican or Democrat, I think they are on the same side. I've heard about stuff like that, all on the same side, making you think, oh, they were really enemies. Look, the workers aren't getting paid, but the company's getting paid. Limited job opportunities. So if you cut off people medical care, and you cut off their job opportunity, you cut off their food opportunity, they're going to have to be free to figure it out. Because if not, you're going to be feeding them for a long, long time. You'll see a rush to try to live off the government. But no, let me see you pull yourself up by your bootstraps. A lot of factories sometimes are in smaller towns, rural areas. If it's AI, what do you think is going to happen? Whole plants have closed down, which means pretty much a matter of time the whole town is going to shut down. You've outlived your usefulness. They got your vote. They're in position. Don't need you no more. Don't need you. Don't even care about feeding you. Looks like you got played. Yeah. In rural areas, you're going to be hit disproportionately. Going to be affected. Yeah. It says a mega bill signed July 2025. It expands work requirements for able-bodied adults without dependents. Now, quick question. So if you can't find the job, the economy is bad. Ooh. It already says here limited poor opportunities. So now you're going to get to feel what the inner city minority has felt. Let's see how you navigate that. Again, handwriting been on the wall. Handwriting has been on the wall. Some of them thought they were in the in club because you're white. Like those benefits have gone night-night. Anybody, I don't care, black, white, green, plaid, try to we should have been on trying to conserve resources. They see the trajectory of this country. They see they're the orchestrators of the trajectory of the country, how it's going. I keep, I was telling a friend of mine, however this country is going, I hate to tell you, I don't care who is involved here, orange head or no hair. Bothers her was standing in the very top, going bald, which is come old age. There are people that run this country, and how the way that it's going, that's how they want it to go. So yeah. So a lot of Caucasian people, white people, you got your wake up call. You got played. Why? So maybe you were convinced that the lowest, what is it? If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best what colored man, he won't even notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him somebody to look down on. You, I think they thought they were in the safety zone, and he'll empty his pockets for you. Give him somebody to look down on. He'll empty his pockets for you. And that's what's going to happen. So he's emptied your pocket because you don't have your job, no health insurance, and now no food stamps. Who are you going to look down on now? This is the wake up call. This is the wake up call. Don't need you. The jobs, they're saying nothing about extended unemployment benefits for people that may need them. I think some folks will probably need them. Nothing like that. Can employ you. No free medical, Medicaid, Medicare. And now down to the bottom. Don't need you, don't even want to feed you. All Americans, we're on our own. Sad but true. We're on our own. And that's that. And this thing, for anyone, is people facing food insecurity. I'm telling you, I think all this is by design because they know it's not going to be any jobs. Where are the jobs? What are they saying for job creation? Oh, bring back the factories. Okay, but you got AI taking on those responsibilities on those jobs. So what's going to happen? Corporate America. Now they're saying all the layoffs down. Now what's going to happen? Oh, companies are now doing a hiring freeze. Most Americans, I don't care what nationality, black, white, whatever, Hispanic, Asian. I'll say one thing about Americans. Most of them feel that we are superior. Let them go somewhere and things don't go their way. Well, I'm an American. I'm an American. I hate to say it, I've done it myself. Let them kind of go out the little country and something is different. And I think it's a thing that we do. Well, I'm an American, so we don't. I found myself saying that. Why? It's part of the culture. That's what we Americans do. Well, I'm an American. I found myself, oh my God, I said that. Yeah, I said that. We don't do it this way. We think we're superior. Oh, yeah. But you know what I'm learning now? We're going to be in superior something, superior in defeat and superior in poverty. And who wants to wear those shoes? Anyway, let me know what you all think. LBJ. Again, a lot of poor white people, they thought they were going to be okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'm white. Should listen to LBJ. Because it looks like the wake up call is here. And somebody got played. And I'm out.